Sorry about that. Sometimes I listen to tribal music. It really gets me in the zone. It just really takes me back to my roots. At least that's what HR department calls us. Say we're like animals. So I choose to embrace that. Welcome to another episode of Corporate Cringe. My name is Shiloh Scott Snyder. A lot of my coworkers say that I remind them of Sid the Sloth from Ice Age, but I don't see it. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am a senior dev consultant here at GrindReel LLC Agencies, and I have been developing since I was 3 months old. I basically know every single language, even the languages that haven't come out yet. I can actually see into the future. Alright, so the first... I should put some anime on this one in the back here. I looked up some anime music to start out the video, but they didn't have any for free on Epidemic Sound, so I got some good corporate cringe.
Which nobody can deny, which nobody can deny, which nobody can deny, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow.
Why is this a thing? Why is he wearing the dress? Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. Now that's a place I want to work. Okay, here is one I found. That is a message maestro, orchestrating and expressing your truth, message and passion so it sells you on podcasts and in networking. This is the longest job title I've ever read in my life. But let me just go ahead and play the video for you because...
Joe Shay, what can I say? It's a Ray, and I don't know what else to say. But I'm telling you, yo, these two gotta go. You need to check out what they did so that, let's see...
That laugh. Can you imagine being on a first date and you make a joke and then...
So you can be sold. I'm telling you, if I'm gonna do this shit, there's a reason for it. Check it out, yo. I'm out.
We're done here. I'm gonna leave now. Here's one of someone who wants you to express yourself and your soul. And she has these things called Lacey-isms. Just Lacey-isms.
Your soul is attracted to people the same way that flowers are attracted to the sun. So make sure that you surround yourself with people who want to see you grow.
All right, so here's another one with that lady that was rapping. We still don't really know what she does. Apparently, you can hire her. Her business model is 1 year of unlimited coaching calls for $1,500. It takes about a minute before they even start talking about anything because this dude's just flirting with her, and I don't...
The dynamo himself, Brian Schulman. Hi, Brian.
Hey, Alexis, how are you?
I'm good, always good, getting better all the time.
Yes, you are.
Thank you, thanks to you, by the way. Just quietly.
I get excited when you laugh. I don't know. There it is. Signature laugh right there.
I'm all red. The point of our giggles is that we are so excited because life is so fulfilling when you give away the gifts that you work so hard to get. How about that? You know, the verbal visionary has spoken. That's just the way it rolls out with telling stories and finding a way to colorfully share what we have to do in life. Oh, my back. Oh.
Yeah.
I gotta slow down.
I know you're excited.
I really am. I've been doing somersaults. I can't do a split, but
Yeah, so she got so excited she pulled her back out.
oh, my back. Oh.
Yeah.
I found this while browsing, and apparently this is a startup here local in Salt Lake City, and it's called Uda, and they call them the Udins. Uda. And so this is the front-end developer basically just brown-nosing to his boss.
And I'm sitting here today in Salt Lake City at our engineering office with Jason Towner, who's one of the earliest developers to join the company.
I just want to pause the video for a second to point out they're both wearing lapel mics, but neither one of them had them plugged into anything. The guy right here has a little lapel mic, and right here you can see this guy's lapel mic, which means you typically wouldn't hear an echo, but I don't think they actually plugged it in.
What is unique and interesting, especially for engineers out there who might be watching this video? What's unique and interesting about Uda Health? And
you know, it is, we're using the favorite stuff out there right now, the best tools for the job, and it's so clean, it's so nice, so easy to work in.
You can tell he's saying what the founder wants to hear, because this guy has no idea what the tech stack is. I think he's aware of that, and so he's like, we're using the best things, we're using the favorites, you know, we're hip, we're new, we're with it. And this guy's like, yup.
We've got GraphQL in there, which is really, really nice, and Our front-end web application
This guy's he's just nodding his head like, yup,
is in Node, so we've already got that separation.
In conclusion, for any engineers out there in the Salt Lake City Valley or across the US, what would be the biggest reasons why you'd say they should think about joining Huda Health?
For me, the biggest thing was the vision. And when that was when that was laid out in front of me, I mean, it's huge. It's a really big vision. And
He's just staring off into space, just.
but when you get to know the leadership, when you do your research, when you even Google just some of the people, the founders' names.
When you Google the founders' names and when you get to know the leadership, talking directly to the founder. If this isn't brown nosing, I don't know what is. This is how you get promoted in real life, right here. 3% yearly raise. Get your Listerine, prepare to gargle. He can't even make eye contact.
Well, Jason, I look forward to working with you on getting those products out there.
They just cut him off and blast the music. Every single one of these videos, they just cut him off and start blasting the music. It's so funny. The last video here with the Udins, this is a back-end developer comparing the technical debt to Egyptian hieroglyphics. You have to be a real pro to be able to insult your boss. Excuse me. To insult your boss and make it look like a positive. That's a great thing because it gives us lots of problems to solve and it's exciting to work.
Our Salt Lake City engineering office with George Shank, who works on the team as a back-end engineer. So George, from a technology perspective, what is unique about being at Huda Health?
Well, Uda's really interesting because I feel like I'm working with incredibly ancient relics. I feel like sort of like an archaeologist looking at these old data formats that have been decided back in the 80s with banks who are trying to send as little data over the wire as possible.
This guy's face, he's like, oh yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, tell them all how interesting it is. Oh, it's really interesting.
Like fire, but with these old formats, it's like sort of dusting off these old tablets and the tombs and trying to figure out what this character means, next to this character. So it's a lot of fun in that respect.
So can you tell us something about what that excites you about our technology stack, our approaches, our mission?
Well, obviously I'm excited to continue working with Go. I think Go has a lot of promise as a network stack technology. And then having the opportunity to work with some really great data engineers and getting my feet wet with Python. I haven't done a lot of Python in the past, but been having a lot of opportunities to sort of explore that, especially with regards to like data ingestion and data analytics.
This guy, I think, accidentally subconsciously said that he doesn't care about this company at all, and he's only there to learn Golang and Python. How you love our vision.
Our approaches, our mission.
Dude didn't mention it once. This dude was just like, I'm here for me. So at least he's honest, Look at his face right here. If you can see through it, it's like, and the beatings will continue until morale improves. Oh my god. Here's your first day before you get here. Look at how generous of a company we are. You get an $8 Logitech keyboard, $5.50 wireless mouse, and some crayons because we're adults. And what's that? A coloring book to go with it. Wow, what a great company. Really investing in your team members there. A lot of companies like to brainwash the people, like, we need people here for the culture and because they believe in our vision. This dude right here is like, why have people drink the Kool-Aid when you can have people swimming in it?
Culture, growth culture, and people swimming in the Kool-Aid and believing in that culture and understanding what it means for them and how we're delivering for our customers.
What is this music? All right, so it's time for my favorite part of the series, which is find the developer. Okay, here we go. If you haven't saw him yet, this is actually a family relative of mine. She's back here. I don't know if you can see any resemblance. That's it for today's episode. I've been working on some courses. The link for my courses are down in the description. It's grindreal.academy. I would be ecstatic if you guys would do me that honor to go and sign up there. But really, if you enjoyed the video, maybe leave a like, maybe hit subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought was the most cringe and if you enjoyed this character or not. I got plenty more characters. Oh, by the way, tomorrow's trash day, so if you haven't yet, be sure to take your trash out to the curb. And I'll see you guys in the next one.